If God is with us, who can be against it? Welcome to another episode of Finding Strength in God's Promises. Today, we'll be discussing the power of knowing that if God is with us, no one can stand against us. Let's get started. The promise of God's presence. One of the greatest promises that God makes to us as believers is His presence. Throughout the Bible, we see examples of God's people facing challenges and difficulties, but they are always reassured by the promise of God's presence with them. Examples from Scripture. In the book of Joshua, when God is commissioning Joshua to lead the Israelites into the promised land, He says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you, He will never leave you nor forsake you." Joshua 1:9. Similarly, in the New Testament, Jesus promises His disciples, "And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age." Matthew 28:20. The power of God's presence. When we know that God is with us, we can face any challenge with confidence and courage. His presence gives us strength and peace, even in the midst of difficult circumstances. We can trust in His goodness and love, knowing that He is always working for our good. Overcoming fear and doubt. When we face trials and difficulties, it can be easy to give in to fear and doubt. However, when we remember the promise of God's presence with us, we can overcome these negative emotions and stand firm in our faith. We can trust that God is in control, even when our circumstances feel overwhelming. Encouragement to trust in God's presence. We encourage you to hold on to the promise of God's presence in your life. No matter what challenges you may be facing, know that He is with you and that nothing can stand against you. May you be filled with a spirit of courage and confidence, trusting in His goodness and love. Thank you for watching today's episode of Finding Strength in God's Promises. We hope that this message has encouraged you to trust in the promise of God's presence in your life. May you be filled with a spirit of courage and confidence, knowing that if God is with us, no one can be against us. God bless you.